I wanted to share with you something that Irma Bombeck wrote, and it's called When God Created Mothers. When the good Lord was creating mothers, he was into a sixth day of overtime when an angel appeared and said, "You're doing a lot of fiddling around this one." And God said, "Have you read the specs on this order? She has to be completely washable, but not plastic. Has 180 movable parts, all replaceable. Run on black coffee and leftovers. Have a lap that disappears when she stands up, a kiss that can cure anything from a broken leg to a disappointed love affair, and 6 pairs of hands." The angel shook her head slowly and said, "6 pairs of hands? No way. It's not the hands that are causing me problems," God remarked. "It's the 3 pairs of eyes that mothers have to have." "That's the standard model?" asked the angel, and God nodded. "Yeah, that's the standard model. 1 pair that sees through closed doors when she's asked, 'What are the kids doing in there?' when she already knows. Another here in the back of her head that sees what she shouldn't, but what she has to know. And of course, the ones here in front that can look at a child when he or she has done wrong and say, 'I understand and I love you,' with so much as not uttering a word." God said, the angel touching his sleeve gently, "Get some rest tomorrow." "I can't," God said. "I'm so close to creating something so close to myself. Already, I have one who heals herself when she is sick, can feed a family of 6 on 1 pound of beef, and can get a 9-year-old to stand still under a shower." The angel circled the model of a mother very slowly. "It's too soft," she sighed. "But tough," said God excitedly. "You can imagine what this mother can do or endure. Can it think?" "Oh," God said, "not only can it think, but it can reason and compromise," said the Creator. Finally, the angel bent over and ran her finger across the cheek. "Wait a minute. There's a leak," she pronounced. And God said, "That's not a leak. It's a tear." "What's it for?" And God said, "It's for joy. It's for sadness. It's for disappointment. It's for pain. It's for loneliness and pride." "You're a genius," said the angel. Somberly, God said, "I did not put it there." Fillmore also realized the importance of mothers when he said, in the universal mind principle, which Jesus called the Father, there is a substance that also includes the mother or the seed of all of creation. So in other words, there is no separation, none. And Emily Cady, who said, "A mother's love, so infinitely tender, so unfailing is God's love, only manifested in greater degree by the mother." And so you see there's this wonderful, wonderful dance that goes back and forth. And the mother, to me, is the part where I have always felt held. I have always felt safe. I've always felt heard. I've always felt seen. And it's so unique and it's so special to me. And I know many of us had that experience with our own mother. I want to share this with you as well because I just thought it was really beautiful. At the dawn of time, God needed someone he could trust to love his precious children. And so God made a mother. God said, "Life will often be harsh. I need someone with a gentle touch, someone who can brush a tear from the downy cheek of a newborn and gauge a child's temperature without the aid of a thermometer. I need someone who has a special knack for soothing, who can kiss away pain and soften blows, someone who will hold her child's hand firmly until she has to release it tearfully on the first day of school." And so God made a mother. I need someone who will care enough to gather daffodils and put them in a vase so someone in the house can enjoy the first blooms of spring. Someone who will care enough to rummage through the mismatched sock pile in hopes of finding a match. Someone who will make birthdays extra special, sing silly songs with their toddlers in the car, and who actually wants to go on a school field trip to the insect museum just to be close to a child. God thought, I need someone who will play Christmas carols on the piano, someone who will decorate gingerbread houses with the kids and wrap gifts and deck the halls for Christmas. For nothing in all of my creation will be able to make Christmas and as special as mothers will. And so, God created a mother. I'll make someone who can gather a chaotic, busy family around a dinner table for chicken soup, cornbread, and sharing life together. Someone who will organize play dates, piano lessons, and the pantry. I need someone who can find the lost football cleat, Dad's keys, and Bun Bun, her little girl's favorite stuffed bunny. I need someone who can unload the dishwasher, pack lunches, call out spelling words, and make coffee while bouncing a baby on her hip. Someone who will carry an amazing array of toys and snacks and essentials in her heavy purse and never complain. I need someone to help with the endless school projects, organize the football banquet, and say, I'm so proud of you, even when her child fails. It must be someone who's willing to keep going, even when she thinks she has no strength left. Someone who will strive to love her kids and to love their father even more. I need someone who's willing to work the second shift or take second best or play second fiddle so her family will have it better than she did. And so God made a mother. I need someone who believes, someone who will trust that I have a good plan for her and for her children, even when she can't see it. Someone who will pray for her family daily, for sadly, few people do. I need someone who will share my words and encourage her children to believe in themselves and in something bigger that holds us all together. That something is called love. God said, I'll place a second pair of eyes in the back of mother's head, give her bionic ears, and grant her generous portions of laughter and tears because she's going to need them. Sometimes she'll feel like she doesn't have what it takes. There will be days when she is overcome with worry, pain, and failure. When the need arises, she'll be there, and while motherhood will be difficult, she'll come to embrace it with all of her heart. Yes, this is exactly what I need. To put it simply, I need someone who will love my children like, well, I kind of do. And God laughed. So I'll give each mother the heart the size of Texas if she'll let me. I'll fill it with my special forever kind of love, a love that resembles my own. Once I put a precious baby in her arms, she'll never be the same. One day her children will grow up and move on, but she never will. As long as she lives, she will fight for her children, pray for them, and sacrifice for them. And so, God made a mother. So, when I think of mother, I look at and, of course, see my mom, who has passed. She passed a few years ago. But I also think of my wife, because my wife, to me, embodies that energy of caring, of compassion, of listening to me when I don't even know where my body begins and where it ends, when I've been laying in the ground just absolutely devastated. She has held me like nobody has held me. And so I'm really, really grateful because these two women were my foundations. They are my rock. They are the thing I lean to when things get difficult. They are that important to me. And without them, you wouldn't be looking at the guy you're looking at today. I'll tell you that right now. And so I really, really want to take a moment and just honor the both of them this day on Mother's Day, even though my wife is out of the country. And my mom dances with me all the time. It was beautiful. I was walking through Meijer's yesterday, and I was looking at the list of stuff I had in my grocery store, and there's a picture that showed up on my phone, and this was so cool. There was a picture of my mom, and she was holding a bouquet of flowers that I bought her on Mother's Day. And it was like my mother decided to come in and say, hey, Michael, I'm thinking of you. I just wanted you to know that. And it touched my heart. And so those two women to me mean the world to me. So much and so deep. But I also, for me, there's this thing about the mother that is so much more than just my wife and my mom. I think, of course, of Mother Mary. And if you've ever been to Rome and seen the Pietà, I'm telling you, you cannot stand in the presence of that and not be moved. It's impossible. It is so incredibly powerful to imagine the thought of Mother Mary holding Jesus, who is now passed, before his ascension, and just to see the agony and feel it in that sculpture. It is simply mind-blowing to feel it and stand in front of that. And if you ever get the chance, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But for me, I don't stop there with just Mother Mary. To me, Mary Magdalene is a huge, huge part of this idea of mother for me personally. I have absolutely, unequivocally fallen in love with her on such a deep level in the last couple of years as I truly get to know her and understand her and what she really did in her life. And I'm going to be sharing a lot about that next week when we talk about that. She is an amazing, powerful, powerful woman, and what she did and what she shared, her real message. Well, I'm just going to say this. I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure everybody that I'm talking to realizes exactly what she had to share and what wasn't shared. And that's what we're going to be talking about next week. But I love Mary Magdalene. She is one of my all-time favorite moms. I don't stop there. Of course, I would be mistaken if I didn't mention Myrtle Fillmore. You guys are probably sick of hearing me talk about this, but she is what started Unity. She did it. It was her. She started it. And her story in and of itself, and then what she did at Unity and what she did with the children and what she did in terms of supporting Charles, where Charles became more like the face of Unity. Myrtle was very, very much a part of it, but as time went on, she became less and less noticed because Charles was busy writing books and doing talks. But do not for one moment think that she wasn't there as much, if not more, than Charles was. And so I really want to give a shout out to her in terms of what she brought as well. And then finally, I'm always going to acknowledge Mother Earth, because Mother Earth, to me, I have got such a bond with Mother Earth. I can literally, if I'm having a bad day, all I need to do is to go outside, Mike. Go outside. Just take your shoes off, get your damn socks off, and just put your feet on the ground and go stand out on Mother Earth. And if you will do that, I promise you that whatever is going on, if you'll let her, and that's the key, is just letting her take care of you, she will. Mother Earth is brilliant. She has got a personality. She's real. Don't think that you're just walking on this big globe flowing around the universe. You're not. She is so beautiful. She is so strong. She is so tender. She's so loving. All the things that we think about, that's what Mother Earth is to me. And I don't say that like, well, you're just kidding me, right? No, I really do those things. I really do go sit on her. I really do go outside when I'm having a bad day and sit my butt on the ground or put my feet on the ground just to let her hold me, and she will do it. She will literally hold you if you will let her do that. Yeah, there's so much. There's so much, right? It's like I'm trying to do something in my mind that's literally impossible. And that is put words into my mouth that explains the love that I have for Mom and the other mothers as well, and the Divine Feminine, all the things, because all this stuff comes up inside of me, and I just go like, we are really lucky.
Hey, it's Reverend Mike here. I just wanted to stop for a moment before you get on with your day, and thank you so much for spending time with us this morning. It means the world to us, and I just wanted to let you know if there's anything that we can do to make your experience even better, please do not hesitate to reach out by going to our website. I also wanted to offer you the opportunity for us to get together and sit down so I could get to know you a little bit better and answer any questions that you have. I can either do that by either getting together in person, have a cup of coffee, or we can meet online via Zoom. If you're interested, please don't hesitate to reach out. You can reach me at michael@courage2thrive.com. And lastly, if you find these messages are helping you, we would be tremendously grateful if you'd consider donating to the center. The best and the easiest way to do that is simple. Just go to our website. Again, thank you so much. Hope you have a great day. Hope you're doing well. God bless, and we hope to see you soon. Bye-bye now.